So welcome back. It has been a while since I made my last game room tour. It's been like 2 years now, and quite some things changed and quite some things got added. So here is my 2015 game room tour. I hope you enjoy it. So we'll start off with the PC section. First up is the poster of Diablo 3. Sorry. Really cool poster. Here are my couple of store displays and some Final Fantasy stuff, collection edition. Definitely this statue of Sephiroth, really awesome, cost me quite a lot, and sadly his sword broke. I'm kind of pissed about that. Some random statues, figures, not really statues. Kingdom Hearts keyblades and the collector's edition of Two Worlds 2. It was absolutely inexpensive, so I just had to get it. I think it was like 25 euros or something. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of Diablo. And StarCraft. So here are my two PS3s. This is the launch PS3 I still have. It still works. My PSP section, PSP Go. I used it, I'm not using it anymore, but I used it for music, but now I have my phone for that. And another PSP. And in total I think I owned around 12 PSPs, and some of them I sold and some of them are broken and I sold again. My Final Fantasy Shrine. I'm really proud of this. Definitely with these things, I've never seen them ever again. So I think they're quite rare. This is the official PlayStation 2 I got when I got the PS2. And look how good it looks. Because I keep, I make sure that my consoles and also my games are just in top-notch shape. I got Ouya. Yes, I supported Ouya. The console itself is actually really cool, but yeah, some PC games, some magazines from the old days, and a capture card. Here I got, we call it a sitting area, but it's also for storage, so all my cables are here. This is my phone charging, of course, a Sony, of course. Wall scrolls of Aerith and Tifa, really cool. And here is my chilling area or living area. These are leather couches, really cool. It's not real leather, because I can't stand real leather, but it is the highest quality of fake leather you can buy, so they're really cool. Look at also my bonsai tree is, really cool. Wall scrolls of Sephiroth and Cloud, and I still want to buy a painting of the Godfather for here, but I'm just very lazy and still haven't bought it. Now, as you saw a little glimpse, this is the PS3 section with a lot of collection editions of the Blaze Blue, Arcana Heart, Soul Calibur, the Tales of Day 1 edition, Statue of Yunia, and of course Sackboy. So these are all my PlayStation 3's exclusives. They are not like only on PlayStation. Some of them are on the PC or are being released on the PC, like Fairy Fencer F and Hyper Dimension. And this Clash of Heroes 2 is definitely one of the rarest PlayStation games out there. You cannot buy this at store. So I'm super happy I got it. More exclusive. Yes, I got Mac. Mac was awesome. Truly, Mac was awesome. The old labeled PlayStation 3 exclusives. I think I only need Ridge Racer, and I think I got them all. I love Dead or Alive, my multi-platform games, my fighting games. I love fighting games. I borrowed Assassin's Creed, but I didn't really like it. Final Fantasy 13 2, by the way, still sealed. Don't want to play it. 13 absolutely sucks. and the old labeled multi-platform games. And as you can see, it's quite small, so I need a lot more games. And this is the only thing I worry about right now, is that my PS3 collection is outpacing my PS2s, and I almost don't have any shelves anymore for the PS3. Now here we have the PSP section, collection edition of E's Open for Ghana, Trails in the Skies, E7, and PS3 Street Fighter 4 collection edition. A lot of those PSPs are from trades with a guy called Forrest, or Forrest HD, Forrest Lock, doesn't really matter. Like Persona, Faith, Tactic Ogres, really awesome. Or no, not Tactic Ogres, because they're European. I think it was Persona or something else, but PSP collection, my PSP. It doesn't read the UMDs anymore, so I use it to play digital games like Castlevania for like the PlayStation 1 games. And here again I got Clash of Heroes 2, also one of the rarest games. You cannot buy this in store, it's still sealed of course. And it actually had a authentication paper that it's officially, you know, from that, so pretty cool. I got quite a good collection of PSP games. I'm starting a new shelf. Some collection edition, Painkiller, really cool game. Final Fantasy, Ni no Kuni, of course, and Catherine. And as you can see, I got quite some store for here, so if ever, or well, it's definitely gonna be full here. I'm gonna put it, you know, somewhere over there. This is my upgoing, still in construction PS4 and PS Vita area, and this was firstly, if you checked out my channel longer, the PlayStation 2 section. I just kept this, some old school memories. These are the games I played the most on the PS1, except for of course the Final Fantasy games. I played that the most, but Kingsfield was awesome, Warhammer, man, it was cool, Diablo. This game is the most played game of all time for me. Nothing can touch it. Not even every Final Fantasy combined can touch how many hours I spend with this game. And this is the ongoing collection of PS4 games. Wolfenstein I also had, but I borrowed it. And this is the really small collection of the PS Vita. And now some of you are like, what? You had such a good amount of PS Vita games. Well, I sold a lot of PS Vita games and I lost my Vita. Yeah. So as you can see, this was the PS2 section, but it's all empty now. All ready for the PS4 and the PS Vita. Now this is all what I'm going to show you now are new cabinets I bought. This is the PlayStation 2 section. This is a Japanese PS2 limited edition, white, and this is just the normal version. And in Japan, there was actually another PS2 Slim released that was even better than this one. This one has a built-in AC, so you only have a small cable, where in this one you have this big AC brick. So yeah, it's really cool. As you can see, this is the biggest cabinet I had. It's also the thickest, because these are quite heavy, and putting it in here, it like kinda puts the stuff down and it's bending, so that's why I made a bigger one. These are all custom made. I didn't build them. I have a huge collection of PS2 games, pretty much all the exclusives almost. I need quite some RPGs and more store shelf. And as you remember, this cabinet was pretty much full, and here I still have some stuff. Finally, I have a dedicated PlayStation 1 store shelf, cabinet, whatever, with some of the rare games. I got this cute little thing, Front Mission, Metal Gear, Breath of Fire, Star Ocean, Alundra, it's from Sengoku Basara, Tekken of course. I actually never played Tekken 2. I always played Tekken 3. And this is empty store shelf. Again, I just use it to store my controllers And I also have the PlayStation 4 camera, but not installed yet. Here are all my, memory cards. So yeah, this is specifically for the PlayStation 1 since it's really small and PlayStation 1 games are quite heavy. So it won't bend, hopefully. This is my TV. It's a 48 or 46 inch Sony Bravia. I still want to buy a bigger one, but yeah, maybe this year, end of the year, next year, whatever. Oh god. I still need to buy an American PS2, Street Fighter, Tekken, of course Tomb Raider. This is where all my consoles are. Custom skin PS3, PS2, PS4, Japanese PlayStation 2 and the PS1. And this is something I'm kind of proud of. And this is actually inspired by Forest Lock. So if you're seeing this, buddy, this is inspired by you. Cause I saw your game tour or your game room and you had like all those Japanese PlayStation games on display. I'm like, hey, that looks pretty cool, but whatever. Some figures and of course the limited editions on the enders. I call this the dark space because all these games are quite dark, Demon Souls, Castlevania Chronicles and Dark Souls. These are my PS2 import collection. Fate on it goes really cool and I'm a huge fan of XL-klaudkil. My PS3 import collection. Akapaza project. I bought this for 90 euros and a month later they announced it's gonna be released for the United States, so I was kind of pissed. But I did complete it on super easy. My absolutely small PlayStation 1 collection. My growing PSP collection. XL-klaudkil again. Ys versus Legend of Heroes and Tales of the Heroes Trim Braves. And this is some anime and of course this. Oh, and by the way, with the PS2 I do have to show you something. I got the Dodom Pouchy. Really cool. This is quite expensive. So yeah, and this is where I game on. It is also fake leather. It's not a high quality like my couches are, but it's really comfortable. So this is the, I call it like the PlayStation gaming corner. I'm really proud of it. It looks really cool. And I set this up like this and this like yesterday. Oh damn it. I'm gonna show you some pictures of how messy it was. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my new game room tour of 2015 and like always, I will see you next time.